What is going on, riders? Today I thought I'd bring y'all a new video about something old. This is a 2004 Harley-Davidson Road King. Now, y'all all know on my channel, I have no problem with an older bike. I love me some older bikes. Half my bikes in my arsenal are older. Let's see, 2004 V Rod, 2007 Sportster, 2012 Ducati Monster. My newest bike is a mini bike, a Z125 Pro. That's a 2018. So y'all know I love finding an amazing, affordable deal on an older motorcycle. This bike is just that.
Infinit Ryda.
So if you've never been by my channel before, I am the Infinit Ryda. I do motorcycle reviews when it comes to Harley-Davidsons. If I could get my hands on some sport bikes, I try to do that as well. I ride the bikes that you heard me talking about in the beginning of the video. This here bike belongs to Speedway Harley-Davidson, and it is an affordable touring motorcycle. I just rode it up to this location, and the bike rides amazing. The bike has a little over 25,000 miles on it, but that's nothing when it comes to a Harley-Davidson. The sound that comes off of these big twin motors, I believe that's an 88 cubic inch, pretty sure that's what it is, but it sounds insane, especially with these Vance & Hines pipes on it. So we're going to take it for a quick short ride, and I'm going to tell y'all about why y'all definitely should be considering some of these older touring motorcycles or just older motorcycles in general that you find out here on the market. Let's go. All right, let's get her cranked up. That sounds insane. Oh, we're blocked. I guess I can't go out that way today. We'll circle another way. So a lot of people out here, they'll have their mind set on a touring bike, but they'll pick up something smaller because they're like, oh, I can't afford a touring bike, or I can't get the exact touring bike I want. But if you know that the type of riding you're going to be doing is majority touring, you shouldn't settle for instance, what on earth is going on here? Well, I guess we're really going to tour today. We're going to be cruising because this thing ain't going to go but so fast that's in front of me. But if you know you're going to be doing that type of riding where you're going to be touring, or you're going to be, what in the world? It almost hit the school bus. That's nuts. I really wish I knew what this truck is doing. I think they're trying to park, yeah. But if you know you're going to be doing the type of riding, or you know you want to be the rider that wants to do a lot of touring, you're better off picking up an affordable touring bike than a smaller motorcycle that you're not going to end up happy with. And there's plenty of these jewels out there on the market for you to pick up. This motorcycle, again, is a great option. It's up here at Speedway Harley-Davidson for someone to pick up. It is almost 20 years old. It sounds amazing. As you can see here, it is riding perfect. I'm not getting any types of shakes besides your typical Harley vibration that every Harley-Davidson has, especially if you got some pipes on it. It handles the turns perfectly. You can see I'm in that corner and there's no issues. The power is there. It's not going to be the type of power you would get out of like an ST, one of those touring bikes, like a Street Glide or Road Glide ST, but it has the power, and it has ample power for you if you're looking to just do some cruising. Now, if you're looking to do some like performance riding, then no, one of these motorcycles may not be a great option for you. But if you're looking to do some serious just touring, cruising, take a couple road trips, take the lady out, you know, ride from the city down to the beach, then this is a perfect option for you. I'm extremely comfortable. I'm in an upright seating position. I am actually 6 foot tall, 220 pounds, which the health coach said I need to be 180. I guess they want me anorexic. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna eat my donuts. But I got a windscreen here to protect me from the wind, and today it's about 55 degrees. Typically in 55 degrees on all my bikes that I own and I ride, my chest would be freezing. I would be having nipple protrusions going on right now because it gets cold. But this windshield is blocking a lot of the wind that would be smacking me in my face and on my chest. And I'm not cold at all. It feels good. It feels good to be out here on the road in a 55-degree day and still feel chill. You know, I'm cool. It's like a nice cool breeze. It ain't too cold. We're gonna go down here and just circle back. I'm not gonna go too far. We're just gonna ride. I don't want to put a ton of miles on a bike that may belong to someone else soon, even though it already has 25,000 miles on it. I don't want it to end up with 26,000 because of me, you know. We're gonna circle around, turn around in this neighborhood. The bike handles tremendously well. As you can see, I was at a slow speed, basically a dead stop, and I didn't even have to put my foot down because it handles tremendously well. The bike is solid, and you can see I'm doing this easy U-turn in this small intersection. Foot didn't go down at all. The bike is well balanced. This is a solid machine, and the sound the sound is my favorite part of this bike. I love me those older Harley motors. That's why I love the Evo so much. Like, there's no sound like that today. There's no sound like it. Oh my God, that's beautiful. I want y'all to comment down below. How many of you have picked up like a smaller or a different type of motorcycle because you couldn't afford the style of bike you really wanted? Like, did you want a touring bike and you picked up a Sportster? Or did you want a touring bike and you picked up a Softail because you couldn't afford the touring bike you want? Well, this bike is probably less than some of the Softails and around the price range of a Sportster. So if you're looking for a touring bike, it's not required that you pick up a sporty or a smaller bike. You just got to look around and you'll find these type of motorcycles that are at this amazing price. They may be older, but they may be well kept and run solid like this one does. Don't settle. I had to learn that myself. I used to settle a lot. Now, I don't own a touring bike because I don't desire to own a touring bike at this current stage of my life. You know, I picked up the bikes that I wanted. I didn't settle. I wanted a Sportster. I got a Sportster. I didn't necessarily want a V Rod originally, but I came across it and fell in love with it, so I picked it up. You know, but you can't settle. You gotta get what you want. Man, this thing sounds insane. Plenty of power, handles amazing. You know, you got the floorboards. Let's say I want to kick back and chill. Bam, bam. Highway bars. You know, I ain't never had highway bars. I kind of like this. You know, there's some serious cruising right here. Got the highway bars, just chilling. Feel like I'm in a little lazy boy. Besides, this seat ain't that comfortable though. It's some drag specialty seat. It just kind of feels like my Saddleman seat felt before it broke in. So maybe it just needs to be broke in. It ain't had enough ass in the seat time. Like, it ain't been enough booty on this seat because it looks kind of newer. It's a lot newer than the motorcycle. But I could cruise on this all day. Like, I would take this all the way to the beach and be chilling just like this. One hand leaned back, feet up, just rolling. Now I see why those people be out there cruising and they be having their feet up. Like, they be chilling. It's comfy. I'd have to say, I like it. You gotta put your feet back down and shift a gear though. If If you want to drop a gear and disappear, you got to put them feet back down. You got to do that, baby. If you're looking for something like this, I'll drop a link in the description down below to the video I just made for Speedway Harley-Davidson's page. Y'all should actually go subscribe to that channel as well. And you'll be able to go there, watch that video, and then on that page, it'll be a link directly to this individual bike if this is something you're interested in, or if you've been looking for a touring bike at an amazing price. And this was a weekly special. This video is probably gonna come out Saturday, so the weekly special is probably over, but this bike was on weekly special previously. Like this week, right now while I'm riding it, it's a weekly special, which is an amazing deal because Speedway does that. They want to help get more people out on the road and get them riding, so they do weekly specials each week where they'll put 3 different bikes on special. It's usually like a smaller bike, a mid-sized touring, and then like a limited, a full dresser. So y'all should keep up with that too and look into it. But overall, you can find you a touring bike at a reasonable price. You just got to get something a little bit older, and there's nothing wrong with an older motorcycle. Sometimes there's pros to getting an older motorcycle or older model because of the fact that there will be so many aftermarket parts for that bike out there that, you know, you can do so many different things to it. And after a bike's been around for a while, typically, not always, if they discontinue it, parts get expensive. But if the parts are still available, they're extremely reasonable for you to be able to do your customizing. But let me know, what do y'all think about picking up an older bike? Comment down below, like this video, share the content, do all those things that make me happy. Hit that subscribe button, it's red. You press it and it'll turn a different color. That means you subscribe. If you haven't done that yet, then we got a problem. Make sure you hit that bell notification. Check me out on Instagram. You know, do all that stuff. These are my shameless plugs. But I'll highlight y'all in that next one. I'm gonna take a couple pictures of this baby before I take it back to the dealership. Deuces, love y'all. Oh shit, that motherfucker sound good, baby. Sound good.